Hi, my name is Mariah Lynn and I'm the maker here at H&A, and today we're going to be making some old-fashioned soap. Join me for the journey and I got the recipe for you. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first I use one of these glass measuring cups and we're going to set that little baby on the scale. Turn it on and tear. And first off, we are going to be doing 15 ounces of coconut oil. Now I have this organic coconut oil. You can get it off of Amazon. I'll go ahead and link that below for you. And we're going to be doing 15 ounces of coconut oil. Let me get this baby off. Oof. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I got this big spoon. I got this off of Walmart. You want to get a stainless steel one for your soap. Keep everything nice and clean. So let's go ahead and get 15 ounces here. Now this is an incredible recipe. It is very good for sensitive skin. It is one of my very best sellers in my shop. And it's foamy, it's nice, it's cleansing. It's just an incredible recipe. Ooh, that's a big boy. That might be too big to go in there. 12 ounces, holy smokes. I'm gonna break that in half. Okay. 14. 14.5. 14.9. And 15.15. We're going to take a little tad off that. Perfect. 15. Snap. Of course it went up as soon as I stopped. Okay, beautiful. So we got 15 ounces of coconut oil. Now I go ahead and use a crock pot for this. So I just take my 15 ounces and I put it in my warmed crock pot. Now this is a super easy recipe. Super easy. There we go. Beautiful. And coconut oil melts pretty easy. So I'm just going to throw that little guy on there. Tear out the scale. We're at 0. I'm going to take all that off of there. We don't want to waste it. All right, and then we got shea butter here. So I also get this shea butter from Amazon, and I will go ahead and link that below for you. And for the shea butter, we're going to be doing 15 ounces of it as well. Make sure you write this down so you don't forget, and plug it in a lye calculator. All right, let's get started. Shea butter is easy to measure because it just pretty much all breaks apart in little pieces. 2, 3, 6, 8. Come on, buddy. Let's push that down, Ted. 8, 9, 10, 11. Are we close? We're getting close there for 15. We might need a little bit of a bigger measuring cup there, huh? Oh, perfect. 15 ounces of shea butter. Now we're going to take this little guy and we're going to pour it in the crock pot as well. And we want all that to melt. Alright, we're going to put this little baby out. All right, next up we have grapeseed oil right here, and we're going to be using 6 ounces of grapeseed oil, so make sure to tear out your scale again. Also get this off of Amazon. It's by a little brand called Soap Beauty. It's a beautiful recipe. I use this in all kinds of stuff. And again, we're going to be putting in 6 ounces. Okey-doke. Beautiful. All right, we're going to take this and we are going to put that in the crock pot as well. Next, we're going to be doing 4 ounces of jojoba oil. Now, this is actually a liquid wax. It is made by Soap Beauty as well. It is absolutely a beautiful formula, guys. And we're going to tear that. And we're going to go ahead and put in 4 ounces. Okay, beautiful. We're going to put that in the crock pot as well. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, and then we have the final ingredient. We have Primrose Oil, also by Soap Beauty. This is incredible for all skin types. It helps with healing the skin, anti-aging effects, in acne, all types of sensitive skin types. This is definitely what you want in your soap to help folks with those issues. So we have this Primrose Oil. We're going to go ahead and throw that in there. And in this recipe, it calls for 2 ounces. So we're going to go ahead and get that ready. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. In the crock pot it goes. Okay. All right. So we're going to let that simmer for a moment. And next up, we are going to get our lye water ready. Let's go ahead and get that started. Alrighty, guys. So you want to make sure to have safety first when working with lye. Now you can also get this off of Amazon. It is Bell Chemical. And it's sodium hydroxide. Make sure to wear a mask with this. And then gloves. And you want to make sure that it's up to your elbow. So let's go ahead and get started. So it calls for 5.4 ounces of lye. So we're going to go ahead and get that. We're going to tear the scale. 5.4. Pour very, very slow. Beautiful. All right, we got that little guy taken care of. We're just a teeny tiny bit over. So we're going to pour a tiny bit back in. There we go. Of course, I overdid it again. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to get this right and I'll be right back with you. Whatever. I guess I'll just do it on camera. These gloves make it so hard. To turn on and off the camera. Okay. Now we're in there. Okay. We're good this time. You want to make sure that this is absolutely accurate. You do not want to put way too much sodium hydroxide in. So we're going to take this guy and we're going to set it to the side. And then we got this big boy here. We're going to set it down and tear the scale. And we're going to put our distilled water. Now you can get distilled water from anywhere. So Walmart, Kroger's, wherever you can get it. This little guy up a little bit. It's riding down my face. All right. So we're going to be putting 12.9 ounces of water in. Whew. All right, we are over. I'm going to pour this a touch back in there. So much easier when you have a lip on the edge. All right, here we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this started here. So next up, we're going to take our lye and we're going to put it into the water. Never pour water on top of lye. Never, ever, 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 ever. Okay? And I have this little whisk here ready to mix it. Let's go ahead and get this started here. You guys can kind of see the chemical reaction. Do it teeny slowly. Not very fast. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side. Just give it a step back a little bit and give it a mix. All right, and then we're going to take this little guy, since we got it nice and stirred up, all the granules are stirred in. We're just going to set that over there to be washed. And we're going to go set this so it can cool down. Alrighty, so that is the first part. Next we are going to prepare the oils. We're going to get this scale out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and get started making this stuff. The shea butter takes a little extra time. You just want to have a little extra care. I'm just gonna squish this a little bit. And this is gonna be a pink sugar type soap, so I'm so excited for that. I literally love this recipe. Okay, I'm back here, guys. So we got this big pitcher here that we're going to use to make our beautiful little colors in. And I got this little baby here too. We're going to be pink and sparkly and purple. Mini batch, and I think I'm gonna actually try to do that. Stick blender. Where is my stick blender? Let's pause it. Alright, so I got my little stick blender ready. I lost it for a moment. We're going to go ahead and get these oils blended nicely since they're all warmed up. We got everything prepared. Let's go ahead and get that started. Oh boy. That little bit is ready. And we are ready now for the lye solution. So I got this big guy over here ready. We're going to pour it out of this because it's a little bit too hard to work in if it starts getting hard fast, which it probably will get done quite quickly. Usually does with this fragrance. I'm going to take this guy here. I'm going to grab the lye and we're going to get started. 1 second. Alright, I'm back there, guys. So next we're going to be pouring the lye water, which is now clear, back into the soap batch. We're going to do this nice and slowly. And set that to the side there, and we're going to slowly Now I want this just a little bit thin, only because, ooh, excuse me, the fragrance that I use in this batch makes it makes it hard very fast. We're going to set this little guy right here for a second. And we are going to prepare the colors. And for this batch, we're going to be doing pink and purple. And then we're going to do glitter on top. Pink, purple, and we got white. I got my little rubber spatula there. So first we're going to be pouring this in because I want to have a white color. Oh snap. Yeah, we're going to wait a second on that because I forgot the fragrance. All right. This fragrance goes really super fast. All right. We're going to dump these little guys in. I'm going to just give that a quick stir with the rubber spatula. Not too bad. Okay. Now I'm going to pour it back in. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the pink, since that's going to be the main color in this batch. So I have this little guy right here, which is just True Red by Mad Micas. I'm going to go ahead and dump that little baby in there. I'm going to just give it a little stir. Ooh, that might be a little bit too red. Uh-oh. That's all right. We're going to take a little bit of the purple. Maybe a little bit more. It's looking gray. And at this consistency, it will flash quickly if you use the stick blender. Except I'm gonna have to use it a little bit to get the consistency better. All right, we're gonna do this quickly, and it's sticking already. No, we sure are not either. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this baby in there. Whew. I knew this fragrance was going to be hard. It's really hard on my liquid soap too. I don't know why pomegranate, it does such a, I don't know, it just flashes very quickly. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and fix this little baby up real quick. Now, if you don't have a hanger tool, you can absolutely use these skewers. You can find these at Walmart. You can find them at Kroger, Family Dollar, whatever you have. And then you can give it a nice swirling effect. We want to get everything away from the sides. And I'm going to put that one in there for a second. Clean up around the edge here. I'll show you guys what I'm going to do since I messed up the color a little touch. We're going to mess with those in just a second. Alright, then we're going to take this little baby here and we're just going to kind of give it a nice decent. First part looks all right. Let me go ahead and fill this little baby up with the remainder, and we will finish that little guy off because I don't want to waste it. Whew, that is so great, guys. You live and you learn. Goodness, do you live and learn. It smells so good. It smells so good. I'd like to see how this one turns out. If anything, I'll just keep it for myself. It smells really good. Like super good. All right, let's get this little baby finished up here. We'll take off these big giant gloves that make my fingers giant. There we go. Woo. That was getting toasty, guys. Toasty, toasty, toasty. And we're going to take our pipette right here. We're just going to take a little tiny bit of this purple. And that looks beautiful. All right, and then next up, where did it go? Where is it? No. Where did my little pinky go? There it is. We got little phony buds that we can stick on there. Don't want a lot. We just want to put it right here in the middle. Looking good. I'm just going to give that a little gentle tap on the very top. I'll pause this one more time. Alright, that's everything for today, guys. That is how I make my cold process soap. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. And again, my name is Mariah Lynn, and I am the maker here at H&A. Thank you guys. Tune back in so you guys can watch me cut the soap. Thanks. Bye-bye.